Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this episode of our Glory Hunter series. As you know, we have taken over Inter Milan. We've spent big money in this January transfer window. We've got some very good results off the back of that as well. We're going to start first of all with the Champions League draw. We're going to show you some goals and results, and then we're going to play the final game of the month against league leaders Napoli. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with the Champions League round of 16 draw. As you can see, the draw has been done. It's actually come back quite favourably on our part. We are at home against FC Porto in the first leg. Some big games coming up here as we see PSG are playing Liverpool, Real Madrid playing AC Milan, Barcelona play Chelsea. Newcastle got a little bit of an easy draw, I think, playing against Fenerbahce. And Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club will be hosting Man City in the first leg as well. So that is the draw for the round of 16 of the Champions League. Hopefully that goes well. We can move into the quarterfinals. We're going to show you some goals first of all. As we remember from the last game, we did face against my former club Newcastle. Come away with a 3-0 draw. We then went on to face Juventus just a couple of days later. It was, I think, fairly evenly balanced is probably the best way to describe it. As you'll see, we have come away with a winner in stoppage time there as well in the last couple of minutes. We'll show you the goal here. It is Marcus Thuram in the 90+2nd minute. We will show you the goal as it comes here. Bastoni comes up the left-hand side, finds DeMarco, plays a nice through ball into Thuram, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, fires into the bottom corner. Very nice finish. Very pleasing to get 3 points on the board. We then followed that up with our next game, which was against Fiorentina in the Coppa Italia quarter-final. It is the entry stage of, I think it's the entry stage of that competition. As you'll see, we are at home. We have recorded a 5-0 victory. We'll show you the goals again, of course. We'll see in just a minute. Rene Bargi and Andrea Scheller, probably our two star players really in this game. As we see, Jason Fernandez has a nice ball to Barella, goes all the way right to Rene Bargi, who's one more the goalkeeper. It looks like a big toe poke in the end there, but he scored, and that's all that matters. The ball comes back to Pavard, who finds Dumfries, and a lovely free ball in the Jason Fernandez for him to score his first goal for the club. From a free kick, then the ball comes to Frank Garcia, comes all the way to Pavard, plays a lovely big cross to Scheller to the back post, fires low and hard just after half time. And then as Scheller whips in the corner, the ball is cleared initially, comes all the way across to Denzel Dumfries, and another low hard drive into the bottom corner to make it 4-0. And then Aslani direct from the free kick from about 24 yards out, and that came in the 79th minute. So we went through to the semi-final of the Coppa Italia, which we'll show you the goals from that next game in just a few minutes. We then followed that up with a game away to Monza. A little bit manic if you look at the minutes in which these goals were scored. 72, 85, 87, 83, 85, 87, 90+3, 90+5. We'll start with DeMarco and Barella exchanging passes after a throw-in. The ball comes all the way to the back post. Rene Bargi cuts it down for Jetson Fernandez to score. We see Abdou Conte cutting inside from the left. The ball comes across to Pessina, and he fires home a fantastic strike in the 52nd minute. From a free kick routine then, in the 59th minute, the ball comes to Nicolucci to score. Then, as we see in the 72nd minute, Barella gets in from the edge of the 18-yard box, fires home to make it, I think it was 2-all at this stage. Rene Bargi then involved as the ball comes back to Dumfries to the right-hand side, across the face of goal. Ataro was there to fire home to give us the lead. We double our advantage then as Ndeka goes all the way down the left-hand side, cuts the ball back to Barella, and he fires home to make it 4-2. In 3 minutes of the stoppage time then, we see Lautaro Martinez scoring, and 2 minutes later, a corner information led by the head of Patanga, and he scores as well. It is a late consolation goal, but a lot of the drama in that game right at the end of the match. We then followed that up with our Champions League knockout phase round against Club Rennes. We have, of course, just sold Kasper Dolberg to them. It did start against us, of course. As you expect, they paid a fee of 26 million. We will show you the transfer dealings in a few minutes as well. We've come home with a 3-0 victory here, as we see Pavard and the Pani linking up well going to midfield. Ball in the Jetson Fernandez finds a through ball into Lautaro Martinez, who was fractionally onside, and the goal stands. Pavard then brings the ball left to DeMarco. There's a nice pass up the left hand side to Thuram. Lautaro getting in front of the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. And in the 90+2 minute, Frank Garcia down the left hand side. It's a little bit scrappy, the ball bounces around, comes to Rooney Bargi. He fires home to make it 3-0. So a very good start for our knockout phase. We then back home in domestic action, we faced against Barry. We see we have recorded a 5-1 victory at home here. Lautaro Martinez scoring a hat-trick. He was in a little run of games where he scored 8 goals. He scored 2 hat-tricks in games back-to-back. He did score 8 goals in 4 games in total. Lautaro Martinez here in the 14th minute, rising to head home for 1-0. Mario Rui can't get out from defence. Lautaro comes in to steal it, touches it off the Thuram, and he scores to make it 2-0. Fran Garcia then and Barella exchanging passes from the throw, and the ball comes back to Barella, and he fires home to make it 3-0. Shortly after then, Espana picks up this ball, finds Rooney Bargi, puts a big cross in the back post, comes to Marcus Thuram, and he fires across for Lautaro to make it 4-0. Barry do score something of a consolation goal. Very nice finish there from, I think it's Pereira. And then towards the end of the game, 5 minutes left to go, Lautaro completes his hat-trick with a nice tidy finish. So a 5-1 victory against Barry sees us into the second stage of the Champions League knockout round. We are at home again against Rennes. Again, Kasper Dolberg starting against us, playing off a 6.1 rating. That's good for us, actually. And we've recorded a 5-0 victory. As we see, Barella whipping in a free kick towards the back post. Evan Ndicka is up to score his first goal for the club. The ball comes all the way right to Bergvall as he finds Warren on the wing, cuts the ball back across the Lautaro Martinez to score to make it 2-0. Lapani and Bastoni then combine with Barella. Romano finds a nice pass into Lautaro Martinez to make it 3-0. Evan Ndicka then brings the ball to the right. There's a nice pass to Rooney Bargi. His cross comes all the way over to Lautaro, missed by the defender, and that makes it 4-0. And Barella and Rooney combining yet again. There's a pass here to Espana, and he fires home to make it 5-0 in stoppage time. So hat-trick for Lautaro Martinez again, as we see in the as in the previous game and the game before that. He scored a brace, and in the game before that he actually scored a brace as well. So he's actually scored 2, 4, 7, 10 goals in 4 games. 10 goals in 4 games is ridiculous. We then faced our toughest competitor yet, third place Atalanta. We were away. We did lose that game 1-0, as you'll see Giorgio Scalvini scored 1 minute in the stoppage time at the end of the first half. We then followed that up with a very impressive derby win as the away team against AC Milan. We'll show you the goals from this again, of course. A very action-packed first half. It was 3-1 in our favour come the end of half-time. It obviously finished 5-3, as you will have seen. We'll show you the goals now. As we see, Zaniolo whipping in a free kick, or whipping in a corner, sorry, and Thial's there to open the scoring and make it 1-0 to the home side. A lovely bit of first-time football, finds a nice pass into Rooney Bargi, who fires Lewin hard into the far corner for an equaliser. AC Milan give the ball away then far too easily as DeMarco finds a nice pass into Serie, and a lovely first-time finish to make it 2-1. And then towards the end of the first half, there's a deep cross into the back post for Evan Ndicka, and that's going to make it 3-1. Benjamin Pavard then finds Rooney Bargi, his pass back to Aslani, who loves shooting from distance and scoring fantastic goals. Makes it 4-1. AC Milan do get a goal back as we see a nice ball here from Canarda into Brian Broadway. Makes it, I think it's 4-2 at this stage. Starting to lose count. Yes, 4-2. And Rooney Bargi and Aslani combining again to make it 5-2. So at the end of the first leg, we have a 5-2 lead against AC Milan. We do have a couple of games to play before the second leg. Obviously, certainly hoping to progress in that. It would be very nice to tick that off if we can get through that. It would be very nice to tick that off as the first trophy in the first season. In the other semi-final, as we see, Torino currently have a 3-1 lead over Napoli, which I'm hoping bodes well for us. as we are about to play Napoli in the Serie A. Napoli are currently top of the league. They are on 57 points, 1 point ahead of AC Milan, only 6 points ahead of Atalanta. Roma are in fourth on 45, and we are in fifth on 43. We are, 14 points away. 12 games left to go. I think it's going to be too hard for us to really mount a title challenge. At the minute, I'm actually kind of hoping we would stay in fifth place. I do want to win games and be successful, but if we stay in fifth place, we would qualify for the Europa League, and that is certainly a trophy we need to tick off as part of this Glory Hunter series. So we're getting ready to play against Napoli. We do have our Champions League games coming up after that. Alessandro Bastoni has just picked up an injury. That is not great. He's going to miss him for 3 weeks. We do have Evan Ndicka, of course, who can play left side of central defence. So he is very much a player we'll be bringing in to fill in that position. As we skip through to the match, into match day, we lose Bastoni. Yes, we're aware. We are at home in this game as well, so hopefully the fans can get behind us and help us to come to send Napoli home with a defeat. We'd love to pick up the 3 points, of course. As we see, Udinese have beat Monza. We're not really too worried about scouting. Opposition instructions set those. Bastoni is injured. Ndicka is an immediate replacement for him. In terms of defensive cover, we don't really have any. So we'll bring Isidre Bartra. We'll bring Bartra in here. He has played 15 games already for us this season, actually. Obviously played games before I joined the club. Not quite on my list yet for must-have players in the first team. But we will just take it as it comes. Lucas Bergval is fully fit, so is Luka Topalovic. Lapani is struggling a little bit. We may bring Barella back in here, give Lapani a little bit of a rest. Bring Bergval in here and swap him into there. On the wings, we are fully fit and firing. Lautaro Martinez, fully fit and firing. So we are good to go with that. I'm not even sure what the Napoli squad looks like these days. We are, of course, only 3 seasons into the future. Meret, Ramani, Marin, Buongiorno, Oliveira, Kang Lee is good signing. Of course, Anguissa, McKenny, Samuelino, Raspadori, and Lukaku, of course. I want you to pick up where you left off last time, absolutely, because we beat AC Milan 3-2, and AC Milan are currently second in the league, so they are obviously a very good side. Let's skip through all these. Let's just get straight into the action. AC Milan, of course, playing later this evening. They are facing Lecce away. Stamarco brings the ball to Ndicka. That's Barella, who immediately gives it away. There's a challenge there from Pavard. Jensen picks up the loose ball. Stamarco now goes back to Ndicka. His attempted long pass is blocked. Ndicka to Barella finds Bergval, finds Dumfries into Rooney. Bergval continues to run. It's a nice first time pass. Have we gone too early? Gone too early. It's a nice first time pass from Bergval. As we see, Rooney plays into him and it's just straight ahead. And he is a yard and a half, 2 yards maybe offside. So that's fine. Yeah, but there's a nice intent there. Good to see we are taking it to them. DeMarco now with a free kick. He's having a go. It's not a bad effort. It's come off the roof of the net. I think we need to do a little bit better. As Raspadori takes the free kick, it's come short. There's McKinley screwed. I mean, that's disappointing. Demand more. It's a nicely worked routine. Raspadori into Samuelino. I'm not sure if he stepped over that or just a little push from Bergval has put him off. But Barella doesn't get on McKenny. And it's 1-0 to the home side, the visitors. Jetson Fernandez now finds Dumfries. He's on a yellow card. Nice little bit of first time passing. There's a good tackle there from Buongiorno. Look to have kind of taken that on the back heel. Jason Fernandez, nice little bit of football. Gets the byline. Shelderup is there. The back end. It's going to be given. Go for another fanfare. Nice little bit of play here from Jason Fernandez as he goes wide, allows Shelderup to come on the inside, and as he passes across, yeah, I don't know why you're questioning the onside there. As we see it again, he is, I think, quite clearly played on by maybe two players, but Shelderup fires home to make it one each, so that's positive. We are back on 44 points. Lucas Bergvall has taken a hit. As the corner comes in, ball's clear, comes to Bergvall. It's going to have a go. It's a nice first touch, it's a nice finish. We're back in front, 29 minutes in, 30 minutes in. As we see that again, corner comes in from Shelderup from the left hand side. The ball is cleared initially by Rafa Mara, and Bergvall with a nice first time touch. Defender just stands off and gives him the space, and Bergvall just bends it into the far corner. Very, very pleasing. It's going to be disappointing to take him off because he's played well. But Bergvall wins the header, comes to Rooney. Jason Fernandez now picks up the ball, finds Pavard. There's a nice through pass into Bergvall, finds Barella. It's into Lautaro. There's a very good effort there from distance. I think that was from Rooney Bargi. But it's gone wide of the post. Shelderup with the corner in, but Dumfries heads over. As we're approaching half time, couple minutes left, 3 minutes to be added on. Do need to take Lucas Bergvall out. Potential groin injury. DeMarco is to hit this free kick, I think. Is he going to have a go from here? He is going to have a go, and there's a good save there from Alex Merritt. Another corner, DeMarco to hit. And he's gone in, looking into the centre of the box. It's a header won by Lautaro. Picks up the loose ball, and that is the half-time whistle. So a very pleasing first half, certainly. I do need to bring Bergvall out because he's carrying an injury. Wants to stay on, but the injury is affecting him. He's playing off an 8.4. He's having a very good game. Warner, can you play in the Mezzala? Can. Haven't played an awful lot of football for me yet, so I want to bring you in and give you a team talk. And let's say we want to see more of the same from you tonight. Looks composed. That's what we want to hear. Looks positive. Lukaku has also picked up an injury, I've just noticed. It's a foot injury, so he's probably going to come out. His fitness is struggling. Rooney Bargi not playing a great game. Evan Dicka's not having a great game. DeMarco struggling a little bit on fitness. We'll make some changes. We'll maybe bring Bargi out. Maybe bring in Dick out. I don't really have defensive cover. We'll bring Warner in on the wing and bring Topalovic in here. Aslani. Do we bring Aslani in? Not yet. We'll hold off on that. Pavard not playing well and on a booking. So we'll bring him out instead of Indica. So 2 substitutes left. We're into the 68th minute. Currently leading 2-1. Evan Indica, we do need to bring out DeMarco because he is struggling on fitness. Maybe bring Lautaro out as well. DeMarco. So we bring in Fran Garcia for left back. And Jensen is having a good game. Barella is having a good game. I'm going to keep Lupani taking over as well. So motivated and composed. Those are positive reactions. So Warner wings the ball back. Finds Dumfries on the right. He's going to make a run up the line. He's given far too much space. Cuts it inside to Warner maybe. Does. Tries to get the through ball. Picked up by Barella. Covered to Jetson. Goes all the way back to Gilarducci. Goes back Dumfries on the right. The defender tried to look like he tried to two-foot him and missed. Goes back to Barella. He's having a go. It's good save over the bar. Looks like it was just over the bar. Looking at the pass maps, we are pretty much all camped out in Napoli's half. They are very defensive looking. Romelu Lukaku still on the pitch. Zvana gives the ball away. One back by Topalovic. Back to Dumfries on the right. A nice through ball. Topalovic finds Jetson. He's going to have a go. It's on his left foot. It's on his weaker foot. It's going over the bar. But that is fine. We are happy to let you do that. This win will take us into 4th place. Of course, Roma still to play. Lazio still to play as well. And that is it. We have beaten the current league leaders. Very happy with the result. Very pleased with that. So a positive performance, absolutely. AC Milan have won their game, so they've gone top of the league. We are 13 points behind them. We are 5 points behind Napoli, who do have a game in hand. Chances of finishing in top 4, I think, are good. Udinese on 42, Lazio on 43, Roma on 45, ourselves on 46, Juventus on 40. So there's a little bit of a sway in it. I mean, there's possible we could go on a bad run and drop out. Bergval's missing for 2 days. Martinez needs a rest. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Pavard's picked up a booking. So we will give everybody a rest for 2 days and get them back before the Champions League game. In terms of transfer business, there are a couple little bits of transfer business that we have not yet wrapped up. As we mentioned, we did bring in Jetson Fernandez. We did bring in Rene Bargi on loan. We did discuss potentially doing that. Newcastle were happy to let us take him. There is an optional future fee of 130 million. I'm not going to spend that, but the fans want to. We then desperately needed a goalkeeper, so we brought in Rome Jaden Owusu-Odori from PSV. We sent our 2 backup goalkeepers out on loan. Jan Sommer has now dropped down to our backup. £30 million release fee. We were happy to pay it, and just about we were able to fund it with the sale of Kasper Dolberg on deadline day. We also brought in Fran Garcia on loan. We needed a good backup to Federico DiMarco. Our youngsters aren't really cutting it at the minute, but Fran Garcia has put in some good performances for us so far. As mentioned, we did send out Kasper Dolberg to Rennes for a fee of 26 million. They were happy to pay 26 million straight up. We happily accepted. The one last piece of business we did was Franco Carbone leaving for Crystal Palace for a fee of 2.4 million, rising to 3.1. He wasn't up to the standard that I was looking for at left back, so we let him go and brought in Fran Garcia as his replacement. So that is where we stand currently. A quick look at the competitions. As we can see, we're in the round of 16 in the Champions League against Porto. We're in the semi-final with a first leg advantage against AC Milan. We're currently 4th in the league as well. It would be great if we were able to make a title challenge. It'd be incredible if we were able to win the league in the last 11 games, but that is absolutely not going to happen. But we're doing well in the cup competitions. Hoping to progress from there. We do have a fixture. Sorry, we don't have a fixture to confirm. We have the Coppa Italia quarterfinal, and then the Champions League. So we're going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying it still. We're going to bring you the games against Porto, Hellas Verona, Genoa, Brescia, maybe Torino, maybe AC Milan in the next game. In the next episode, we will be back then for the final round of games. Hopefully a Coppa Italia final as well. We will bring that as a separate episode if we do get that far, but we will keep you up to date. I do hope you've been enjoying it so far. We will be back with plenty more action in the future. Until then, thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well, and please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.